Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to study the notes of Karnataka State Board Class 5 English Poem Chapter 9, The Outsider. Comprehension. First main, answer the following question. Question number 1. What are the disabilities of the speaker in the poem? Answer. Wheelchair bound, physically challenged and deafenute. Question number 2. Why are the words of the speaker described strange? Answer. The speaker in the poem is not only physically disabled but also deaf and dumb. So if the speaker tries to speak, it appears strange to normal people. Question number 3. Is the speaker in the poem able to relate himself to the outside world? Answer. The speaker of the poem relates himself with the outside world because he has the same feeling, thoughts and ideas like normal people. Question number 4. What makes the speaker say that no one is bothered about him? Answer. When the speaker, who has both deaf and dumb, tries to convey his feelings, thoughts and ideas to others, it appears strange to them. They cannot understand what is being said. So no one is bothered with the speaker and ignore him. Question number 5. What does the speaker want the outside world to do? Answer. The speaker wants the outside world to understand that even he or she is able to think, feel and form ideas which long to be shared with others. But as he or she is deaf and dumb, he cannot convey it to others. If he attempts to do so, it appears strange to others. If he attempts to do so, it appears strange to others. So he wants to understand that, like every other human being, he is able to think and feel and expect us to not ignore him. He wants us to include him and share his thoughts and feelings. Question number 6. Why does the speaker consider himself or herself as an outsider? Answer. The speaker considers himself or herself as an outsider because nobody can understand what he is saying. His words appear strange to other people and they ignore them. They also do not include him in their daily activities. Question number 7. Have the disabilities in the speaker affected his or her thinking? Answer. No, his thinking is for beyond the ordinary people. Next question. Is the poem a request or an acceptance or affirmation or a description of the poet's helplessness? Answer. It is a request. Became the speaker request not to lock him out in the ignorance. Next question. Do you think the poem has a universal appeal? If so, what is the appeal built in the poem? Answer. Yes, the poem has a universal appeal. Normal people should realize that even handicapped and differently abled people are also human beings. The same thoughts, feelings and ideas also run in them. It is better to treat them normally and include them in all our normal daily activities. Next question. What impression do you get about the speaker in the poem? Answer. The speaker has the dream in his life to achieve something. Next question. In the 2 or 3 sentences, describe the speaker in the poem. Answer. The speaker in the poem is physically handicapped and wheelchair bound. He or she is also deaf and dumb, but he or she earns to have a share in life and the world. He or she earns to be included in the normal everyday life of people of this world. Next question. Explain saintly patience. Answer. The ability to stay calm without complaining even when it is very difficult to do so. Other except disabled people to behave like saints. They forget that they are just like everybody else. Next question. Who is described as an outsider in the poem? The speaker or the others or both? Answer. The speaker is described as an outsider in the poem. Next question. What do you think can be done to make the outsider feel inclusive? Answer. By making them feel about the life of the differently abled people. The outsider summary in English. The poem's outsider is written by an anonymous poet. The poet may also have been physically challenged. He or she has expressed his or her feelings and aspirations. The poem is aptly titled as The Outsider because normally able people consider them as outsider, not one among themselves, and treat them differently. The poet describes him or herself as handicapped and wheelchair bound. Normal people expect them to sit silently and smile and let the other people go about their business. They expect the physically challenged people to be calm and never worry about their disabilities. The poet says that although he or she is physically disabled, they are mentally as able as a normal person. They also have the ability to think and form ideas which they earn to share with others. But because their thoughts, ideas and words appear strange to normal people, no one bothers to listen them. They are usually ignored by others. The poet is unhappy that his or her tongue or lips cannot perform the simplest task when required because the speaker is also dumb. But the poet is happy to let us know that his or her mind is just as active as normal people's are. He or she pleads the normal people to recognize and meet to his or her thoughts and ideas and requests them to not ignore them. From the first line of the last stanza of the poem, we can deduce that the poet may also be deaf because he or she says that she seems to not understand what the people talk, but he or she likes to be included in the daily business of the normal people. She pleads with them to touch, include, and hold her hand. She pleads with them to not ignore them and tells them that even she is alive. She also has a life and is able to spend time with others, just like normal people. She urges us to let us share her life with us, even if she is disabled, because it was her destiny that she was born like that. So this is all about your poem, The Outside. If you want more lessons or more notes, kindly check the playlist of my channel. Thank you.